Hello, hello, and welcome to another
Hello,
episode
hello.
in
Hello.
Global
The
Digital
Digital
success
Success
Access Talks.
talk.
Talks. So happy and blessed Monday to everyone, and happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. So today we're going to be talking about the following topic. Anyone?
Okay.
Okay, welcome to our
Welcome.
Global Digital Success Talks. Our topic for today is like cross borders, same growth. What connects people pursuing personal development around the world?
Yes. So that's what we're going to be talking today. But before we dive into our topic, let us introduce ourselves. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Hi, my name is Patsy, and I am from originally from Brunei with my husband Joseph, and now we are residing in Edmonton, Alberta, and we are proud digital business owners and mentors.
Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Isabel. I am originally from Mexico and now residing in North Carolina. I am a wife, a mother, a grandmother, a former educational assistant, and now a proud digital business owner and mentor.
Yes, thank
Hello,
you, everyone.
hello. Hi
Oh, sorry.
there. Hi there. I'm Falak. A happy Monday to everyone. I'm mom of three. By profession, I'm an educator. And nowadays, I'm successfully running my online digital business as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Falak,
Thank
and
you.
thank you, everyone. So, let's find out what is our topic for today.
Global digital success talks across borders, same growth. What connects people pursuing personal development around the world?
Thank you, Falak. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking today. So, welcome back to another episode of the Global Digital Success Talk. So, today we're having a global conversation about something that connects people from every corner of the world, and that is personal growth. So, whether someone lives in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, or Australia, many people are asking similar questions, and that is, how can I become better? How can I continue learning? And how can I create a meaningful future? So, today we'll explore four qualities that often unite people who are committed to personal development around the world. And for that, we're going to be talking about the following points.
Um, Growth-minded people from remain curious. Second, lifelong learning connects people across cultures. Number three, resilience helps people move forward. Number four, purpose gives growth meaning.
Thank you, Patsy. So, yeah, that's what we're going to be talking today. So, let's dive in with our first point.
Okay, I'll be talking about curiosity is often the starting point of growth. Curiosity is a key characteristic of individuals who are committed to continuous growth and development. Growth minded people actively seek knowledge, ask thoughtful queries, and remain open to new ideas and perspectives rather than relying solely on what they already know. They embrace learning as ongoing their journey. This willingness to explore, adapt, and understand creates opportunities for personal growth as well as professional growth. By staying curious, we position ourselves to discover new possibilities and new opportunities, develop values, skill, and achieve greater outcomes in every area of life. So my today's key takeaway is growth. Curiosity fuels growth, expand opportunities, and empower lifelong. Thank you.
Thank you, Falak. So yeah, so Falak just talk about growth minded people remain curious. So, curiosity, is a starting point of growth because when you become curious, you want to find out more and learn more. So, that's how you gather the knowledge. And also, by being growth, you also get understanding. So, it gives you, new perspective, new ideas. So, that's if you're willing to learn, that's what, growth minded comes and is from you can grow from different experiences too. Okay, so let's move on to the second point.
Second point is lifelong learning connects people across cultures. One thing that unites people all around the world is the desire to learn, no matter where we come from, what language we speak, or what culture we belong to. Learning is valued everywhere. It is one of the few things that can transform our lives and open doors to new opportunities. Learning doesn't only come from schools and classroom. We learn through books, conversations, mentorship, experiences, and sometimes even through challenges and setbacks. In fact, some of the life's greatest lessons come from difficulties we overcome. The world is constantly changing. Technology changes, industries change, circumstances change. That's why lifelong learning is so important. It helps us adapt, stay relevant, and continue growing no matter what stage of life we are in. One of the things that I love about learning is that it is an investment that keeps paying dividends. The knowledge, the wisdom we gain today can benefit us for years to come. As the saying goes, the desire to learn is a language understood around the world. So tonight, I encourage all of us to remain curious because open to learning and never stop growing. Because learning is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and creating a better future. Thank you.
Thank you, Patsy. We do have a comment here from Sylvia Region Morton. She say, watching from Winnipeg. Yes, learning comes from many other angles, not only from school. It's an investment. Yeah, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you for your comment and thank you for watching. Um, and we also have a love emoji from Sylvia. So thank you for the love or emoji. So Patsy, yeah, so Patsy just talk about lifelong learning connects people across cultures. So it doesn't matter uh, what culture you are, what age you are, you always learn from other people. You learn from books, people are the ones who write the books, so you learn from them. Conversations, many times, one conversation can be the shift of, or can be the answer to something that you were uh, questioning yourself, and mentorship, yeah, you can have different kinds of mentors, and that allows you to grow. um and of course, like Patsy mentioned, many times, one of the biggest learns lessons that we get is from experiences when we face those challenges. Those are the biggest lessons, that will remain with us and that will help us, to become resilient, for example, which we're going to be talking later on. So, like Patsy mentioned, continuous learning is important because, learning is an investment on yourself that will stay with you for years. So, that's something that will give you those dividends for many years to come. And you can pass the knowledge to others too. So, thank you for that point. So, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is resilience helps people move forward. Every person, faces challenges. And every culture, every family, every journey include moments of adversity. We all face that. It's normal, that's part of life. But setbacks are not unusual, they're part of life. And what makes the difference is the resilience. We just talked about a few minutes ago about resilience. Resilience is the ability to continue even when things don't go as planned. And it's choosing to adjust instead of quitting. for example, is learning instead of collapsing. And that's what, learning gives you the resilience, because you learn and it helps you, to be able to continue, and not to stop, not to get in the emotional state, Uh, that's some of the things that you learn through the experiences. So in my own journey, some of the most uncomfortable seasons were the ones that shaped me the most. Difficult moments force reflection, growth, and a stronger decision making. Growth often happens during the season we will never choose. Challenges stretch our thinking, and they strengthen our character too. They also refine our priorities, what is important. So that's part of the learning. And our greatest growth often comes from the moments that test us. And yeah, that's what we're talking about, the challenges. When we face the challenge, that's when we really, learn something. um, so the message for here for you guys is resilience helps us transform obstacles into lessons. So when you keep moving forward, even slowly, you turn difficulty into development. So those lessons that we learn in our journey, along the way, will help us to build that resilience. It will help us to be able to grow, from those experiences, and it will help us, to be able to also pass the knowledge to others. So it's really, learning. It comes from different experiences, different areas of life, and like I mentioned, all the books and all that. Okay, so let's move on to the next point.
Okay, purpose gives growth meaning. One of the biggest lessons I've learned is that growth becomes much more powerful when it's connected to a purpose. And for years, my purpose was my family. As an immigrant, a wife, a mother, I worked hard because I wanted to provide a better life for my children. That purpose gave me strength to keep going through challenges, long work days, and uncertain seasons. But over time, my purpose grew. It became about being more present with my family, having more flexibility, and helping others believe in themselves and showing people that it's never too late to learn, to grow, and create new possibilities. So I've discovered that when your purpose is clear, you're more willing to push through fear, self doubt, and obstacles because you're no longer growing just for yourself. You're growing for something bigger than you, whether it's your family, your community, your future, or the impact you want to make. Purpose gives meaning to the effort and keeps you moving forward when things get difficult. So, when purpose becomes clear, growth becomes intentional. And today I want to leave you with this: purpose gives direction to personal growth and helps you stay committed even when the journey isn't easy. Thank you.
Thank you, Isabel. So yeah, so Isabel just talked about purpose gives growth meaning. So just like Isabel mentioned, when you have a purpose, it makes you to keep moving forward no matter what. Because you have a purpose of something, for Isabel, for example, is her family. So that gives a strong meaning to keep moving no matter what. And Isabel also mentioned, what is the reason? Oh, well, it's a question. What is the reason behind your desire to grow, learn, or create a better future? Because that reason may be more powerful than you realize. So, it's a question to uh, reflect, and think about it. Okay, so let's find out what is our key takeaway for today.
The key takeaway today is one of the most inspiring things about personal development is realizing that people around the world often share the similar hopes, dreams, and goals. We all want to learn, we all want to grow, we all want to overcome challenges, and we all want to create meaningful lives. While our journey may be different, the values that drive growth often connect us more than we realize.
Yes. Thank you, Patsy, for that. So that's our key takeaway for this topic. And let's find out what is our message for the audience.
As you reflect on today's conversation, ask yourself which of these four qualities would you most likely to strengthen during the next year? Curiosity, learning, resilience, or purpose. Sometimes growth begins with one intentional decision.
Yes. Thank you, Isabel. So, yeah, so that's the question for you to reflect and to think about what is going to be your most, your more the quality that you want to work on for the next year. And we have arrived to the end of our lives. So we hope so that, what we share today, what is important to have, personal development, to keep learning, it doesn't matter at what stage of the life you are in, um, and we talked today, many reasons why, it gives you purpose, it gives you resilience. Um, it allows you to grow, and to keep, uh, in investing in yourself for many years. So it's something that you can pass along, to others too. So let's find out now what is our topic for next Monday.
Oh, okay. So next Monday's topic is why more people are choosing growth over comfort in today's changing world. Over to you, Sandy.
Thank you, Falak. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be talking next Monday. So it's a conversation about mindset, adaptability, resilience, and why stepping outside our comfort zone often creates new possibilities. So that's what we're going to be talking next Monday. So we have arrived to the end of our life. So we thank you for being here with us today. We also, thank you all to all the ones that are going to be watching the replay, and for those to our followers, thank you so much for being part of our community, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. So, we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those on Monday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. Thank you again for being here, and we'll see you again for the next episode of the Global
Global, digital,
Digital
Success
success
Attitude
Uh-huh.
Talk.
talks.
Talks.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone. God bless you
Thank
all,
you.
and thank you for watching.
Thank you.
See you.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.